Greetings and salutations. It's been a hot minute since I've been here in Trio Prime, and the last time I tried to open this city up, it told me that one of my assets has gone missing. And I looked into it, and it was in fact a city pool asset. If I come out here and go over where I know one was placed, which is right down over here, would have been this big green field here. There should have been a city pool. I don't know if anybody would remember what it looks like. It was basically just a basic swimming pool. It was just lengthways and had a guard shack type deal in one corner. Anyways, the author of said asset has decided to take it down. Don't know if the author just decided not to be on the Steam Workshop anymore or what, but yeah, that pool has gone missing. So today is going to be partially, at least, about replacing swimming pools, because I use that asset in a couple different locations, and well, in lieu of that, I went and found a few different ones, and this public community pool is the closest I could find that might fit this footprint. We'll check it out here real quick. Sort of, kind of, yeah. So it's a little smaller. It's not too bad. Just a little bit small. Let's check out the Oasis pool. That's pretty big. So that one's a little bit bigger, and then we got, well, swimming pool. This one looks like it's a building, and it's just got something for parking to be added onto. I saw some pictures of it on the Steam Workshop, and, well, there you can see in the thumbnail there, it has a parking lot in the background of it. Sorry. Parking lot up in the background, and some trees surrounding it. And right now I don't have that really set up here. Let's see, what do we got going here though? What do I have going on here? So it looks like I have a walkway up here, and then a shorter one over here. Maybe another, I think it's several different walkways that are just kind of butted up against each other. Maybe if I take those out, I could probably get that other one in here. So, yeah, today's going to be about swimming pools and just rehashing what I already had. I was going to add more to that little neighborhood that I had started in the last episode of this city. I'll probably get back to that later on, but for now, yeah, we be doing some swimming pool stuff, because right now it's springtime. Sorry, these were just little pathways that were going side to side. Just trying to remember how I put that together. That is barely big enough. These, yeah, I could see that kind of working. Let's see what that is. Okay. So it doesn't like the sprites. The fact that I'm using the grass sprites, that is interesting. Huh. Alright. Well, it doesn't like that. Okay. Other than that, it looks pretty cool. It just looks like it's, well, a bit overgrown. But yeah, it's got nice little bushes, trees. The building has a nice, grass texture on the top of it, which It's pretty cool, I think. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably get back to building that other part of the new neighborhood a little later on. But when I opened this thing up the other day to try to do a recording, I found out that my other swimming pool asset was missing, and it kind of just got me in a little funk, you know? So, this is me trying to get over it. And I don't know, I don't feel like this is... I'm not digging this whole weeded look. I don't really want to take the sprites out, otherwise the grass really looks flat, and well, I like the extra detail, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out. We'll let the game start running here, but we'll take that building out. Let's see what the basic one looks like. Let's check the Oasis one. It's a little bigger. Okay, let's see. So that seems to fit nicely in there. Let's see how that looks. Got a few things poking up, but not too bad. I don't know. What is this? This is a symbol of something. What is this a symbol of? The pool itself. If anybody knows, if anybody even watches these videos, one day when people start watching these videos, will you let me know what this symbol is? Just leave a timestamp on the video and just let me know what this icon kind of resembles. I almost think it's a computer icon. I just can't think of it at the moment. Anyways, alright, let's move on to the smaller one, because it's a lot of room, but I don't think we need to have anything that big. We can probably do something that's small, but first let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that's a little more reasonable, I think. Kind of on the small side compared to what we had in there before. The other one was, I believe, probably like where these bushes are, it was probably that big. And then the building itself was maybe one of these little sides here. I don't know. That's a restroom, so that's where people go in and change. So yeah, I'm digging it. I'll leave it with that. Let's add some stuff to that. We gotta add something else here. Plaza gonna fit in that? Well, it is now. Solve that conundrum. What else can we put in here? We've got relaxation pools. Well, those are a little big. Parks. Nope, that's too big. I don't need to put any parking lots in there. Hang on while I find some stuff here. That. Yeah. Put in some tile. Is that gonna hide the grass though? Kind of. Yeah, it sort of kind of does, not... Yeah. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna put this stuff in and... Can I do it with a line tool? can. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, move it, I love you so. Clearly somebody has not mastered the line tool yet in CS1, especially when it comes to putting down custom tiles. That's okay. Oh, that one has like a little curve in it. It's interesting how that's working out. Let me see what I can do with that. Hang on just a second. So clearly my assets are a little off, just ever so slightly. But I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but it's kind of cool to know that it can be done. And of course, I'm doing this like many years after it's, you know, popular. Leave it to me to do everything late. That's alright. What was this again? Hey, you know what? That actually kind of fits. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take out these guys. Leave the ones that are up hiding behind this leisure thing here. And just use a couple more bits and pieces there. Move it to fix them up a little later. Ever so slight move. There we go. Yeah, it does not like that texture conflict, does it? But hey, you know what? It's working out all right. Bump that back just a skosh. And I probably could duplicate these things. Yeah, get the marquee tool here. Well, sort of. Let's just do surfaces. There. Copy. Go over here. Hang on. Trying to get it decently lined up. 1 second. Almost. Well, the idea was I was trying to line it up with this down here. How am I doing on my surfaces? I got some surface stuff to add to that. Surface. There we go. Surface tool. Sorta, kinda. I don't think I have that type of surface though. What is this surface? Sort of, kinda, not really. Okay. Well, let me get back to you guys when I have figured this out, and yeah, I don't want to bore you with detailing stuff because there's plenty of other people out there who'll do that for me. Be right back. Okay. So I mean, that was a quicker fix than I thought it would be, but I mean it works for me. I'm very easy to impress when it comes to detailing stuff because I am not an expert detailer by any stretch of the imagination. One thing I've noticed about detailing here in CS1 is that at least people are using these assets. Like, you know, they actually walk through them and will hang out in them. Like this guy over here, there's a lady that went into the swimming pool already. I don't know where she went, but I think that's her over here. Yeah, there she is. I think there was just another one that sat over in these chairs. But anyways, yeah, the assets get used here. It's more than we can say for Skylines 2 at the moment. Not really wanting to dog on that game, but, you know, things happen. But, yeah, so that's one pool fixed. And let's go ahead. That was an interesting little neighborhood to put together. I remember that one fondly. And just trying ideas, and yeah, that pool thing was just you know, supposed to be not really the icing on the cake, but just a nice addition to it, kind of make it more entertaining through here. And yeah, that one guy decided he just doesn't want to have it in there anymore, so I was like, whatever. So let's go over here, find the other one. Another spot that is missing a pool. Could turn it into a soccer field, but we're not going to do that today. What is this? You are a child health center. Well, alrighty then. Let's figure out what I'm going to put in this spot. Do I want to put the Oasis pool, or do I want to put in the other one that's over here? I think I could maybe do that one. However, hang on. So I'm seeing a little bit of the grass sprites coming through. Let's see if it's going to do it again. But if it does, yeah, I'm not digging that. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I wonder if the surface thing would take that out. That just makes it worse, actually. Yeah, that just makes it way worse. Why is that even in there? I think that's part of the model itself, because, hang on, I put this, well, no. Okay, let me put in that. Okay, so if I put in some kind of texture, surface texture underneath this, then it goes away. Alright, I can deal with that. So let's put this stuff in here. And of course, that's pavement. And gravel was this ruined field. Gravel, let's see what the gravel does. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So I will do this gravel one kind of around the edge, just kind of give it a sleek look. Bleh, because words. And anywhere there's a boundary, it's going to show the thing, so I'll just go through, do the whole thing like this. Alright. That works. I'm happy with that. Okay. Works for me. Let's add a couple trees. Anarchy is on, and why? Why does it do that with trees? I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, hang on, I missed something with the trees here. Anarchy is off. Oh, gotcha. Alright. There we go. Let's get back to this other tree here. I'll just add a few of these in. You're a little on the bright side. Not that there's anything wrong with bright trees, but on the bright side. Don't need too many of those. Let's see here. What do we have for... Oh, there's a nice, decently green one. Now, the picture that came with this asset, this swimming pool asset, they had their parking lot up here behind the building, kind of coming off like over here, where this whole plaza thing is. And, well, I'm not really too excited about jumping on that bandwagon. I kind of like the plaza where it is. People can just kind of walk right through that anyway, so... And... I mean, I could put a tiny little parking lot thingamabobber perhaps right here? But... at the same time... Let's see, how does that look? Ugh, yeah, no, that's not... I'm not digging that. Alright. Yep, we'll just let them park on the street. That's it. In most cases, they'll probably just come around and... Oh, sorry. They'll come around and just walk into that area, use that building anyway, so... That will go ahead and fix that one. So... I'll leave it at that. Actually, do I want to add a big tree? Just find some kind of regular big-ass tree. No, that's a nice flower tree, that's for sure. No. I think I just got a whole bunch of other trees here from adding in these assets, because like, you select the building and then there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it. No, there was... Let's see. No, that wasn't that one. One up here. I believe is one of these guys, actually. That was a linden. It wasn't a chestnut. Is it an oak one? Live oak. Ah, there we go. A nice big old fat tree. Put in flower patch at the bottom of it. Not that I can see it right now, but hey. Kind of looks like a bunch of weeds, doesn't it? Oh well. Yay, color! Alright, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Not seeing anybody in there yet, unlike the other one, but it's there. It's filled back up. It's not a boring asset like the other one was. It's got a little bit more to it. A little more, you know, it's not just one rectangle, one big rectangle. It's different size things. So, yeah, good for that one. Alright, so we got two that I'm aware of. Two swimming pool things filled up. Alright, and here we are back at our little neighborhood that we started last episode in this city. So, I believe what my plan was, as far as finishing up this neighborhood, was to add in a fence along the track. And I want to say there was something else that I was going to do, but I don't remember what it was. So, I'm going to start with a fence. See if I can find a fence. Fence. Okay. So we got amusement park fence. We got, well, regular park fence, zoo fence, nature reserve, MCU. What is? Oh, mid-century. I was gonna say, what does MC stand for? MC Mikey. No, it's. Short, tall, England, with terrain conforming. Hey look, fence mode. So let me see what exactly... Okay, I mean, I can kind of dig it. see what we got going here. So it's kind of doing a little thing with the terrain. It's not doing what I thought it was gonna do, but it's doing something. But yeah, no, I'll deal with that. So let's just go ahead and yeah, I'll fix it with the move it tool later. And I wanted to add in a fence here because, you know, there's all these homes that live right on the tracks, and the last thing anybody wants is having their little child or pet run out into the railroad tracks and meet their maker. So we're just gonna do that for them. Like, how far do I want to go with this fence? I didn't even need to go there with that fence, honestly. But we went there, so let's keep going with it. So where am I going to go with it from here? Yeah, let's do that sort of thing. Alright, and let's go back to move it and straighten some stuff out. Oh, so what is that doing? That is... Ooh, that is just awkward. That's what that is. Z. So, what do I got? This isn't really the same kind of line, is it? It's not like a network or anything. That's just like a bunch of little... Yeah, that's strange. How many of these things did it add in there? Weird. And I could probably just get rid of those too. It wouldn't make any difference. Yeah, there's just dozens of them. I don't know how many are actually there, but apparently enough to not worry about spacing at all. Okay, well, I guess I won't be fixing those ones. Let's go back and at least fix this. Ooh, it's a fire! Another fire! Let's fix this guy down here, because that will for sure bug me. Okay, that's a little better. Except that one's not. Yeah, clearly I've never used these fences in a line before, at least not in this game. I'm not sure how much I'm digging that right now. I might actually make this asymmetrical as far as this neighborhood is concerned. Just do like that bit for now. I'll probably do something completely different over here because, yeah, I just not really digging how that's turning out. So for now, I'm gonna leave it there. I did have something. It was in this, yeah, these kind of fences. Okay, and these are the ones that actually act like proper fencing. So that which forestry fence? Maybe farm fence or industry. And a suburban fence. I might actually just go ahead and take that one because I probably should have just used that one the whole time. But I'm pretty sure these act as proper things here. Snap to nothing and like it. Wow, look at all those people. My gosh. Alright, so let's just start. Aw, it doesn't like my... Don't worry about it, I'll put it back. It kicked out my little ramp down there. But yeah, I'll put it back. Hang on. Yeah, this is what I thought the other fence was gonna do, but it just did not do it. Like, at all. And these are the ones where you can go through with the move it tool and adjust the curve and everything. So that much I remember. Is this making it clear how long it's been since I played this game? I mean, I did mention at the beginning of this video that it's been a hot minute, but I really sat down to play this game. It's been a while. Trying to get used to Skylines 2, our new game, and well, actually, you know what? Just go. Yeah, screw it. I'll just take it to there, and we'll call it good from there. All right, so move it. But yeah, I've been trying to get used to City Skylines 2, get used to their new additions that they've implemented, and I mean, it's kind of working, kind of not. It's still very rough, and it's I don't know, it's hard to describe for me anyway. It's weird how that's doing that. Why is it doing that? Yeah. Thought cut off by playing again because that's just, oh my gosh, I'm terrible at it. I'll never learn. I'm not gonna have my edit guy jump in with any notes this time around because, well, just not gonna. Move this up that away. And then pathways. Let's see, what pathways was this? I'm pretty sure I got the picker mod, but I don't remember what the hotkey was for it. I want to say it was T, but I don't. No, it's not T. It's not F. Oh my gosh, people are probably screaming at me in the comments. It's that key, idiot. I know. I'm probably just quicker selecting this and doing it over anyways, but alright. Well, they really don't like each other, do they? And that, putting that back in just completely obliterated my fence. Fine, you know what? I'll just go there and leave it at that. Yeah, these... I'm gonna go ahead and just delete like all these little bits. This is a park area. This is not the backyard. There. Goes off that. There. Alright. Fixed again. Okay, let's see, what else can I get up to in here? What kind of trouble can I get myself into? I'm glad of all the parks that I should say the asset. I didn't lose any parks. I lost an asset. The swimming pool asset. Of all the assets that I am using that are custom, I'm happy that it was just that one that went missing, because if something like this went missing, and I'm almost positive that this was added in later to the default game. This could be a custom one. What is this? Dog park. Yeah, that is a in-game one. But if things like this went missing after all that I went through to try to get this to work, I think I'd be a little bit more riled up than anything, because yeah, it's like, how dare you take all that effort away from me. And the thing with those swimming pools is there was no effort put into placing those at all. Like, it was not that big of a deal to me. So I'm trying to think of what I want to do with the rest of this area. Should I just make that another neighborhood? More neighborhood? I could. Yeah, let the houses just fill in this area. Let's do that. And tree anarchy, you turn that off for now. Small homes. Well, they're already kind of properly plotted anyways. Let's see what a small one does, if anything. And we are steaming by at a brisk 15 FPS. looking at a decent sized city in the background. I'm aware that City Skylines 2 has been getting reports of chugging along at, 100,000 population, somewhere in that ballpark anyway. And to be fair, it's kind of doing what its predecessor did. So, that being said, honestly, I'm trying to think of what I wanted to say with that, but gosh darn it, I'm doing it again. Trying to think on the fly. At least I'm not playing right now, and I actually have time to think. I can stop and think about something, but yeah, my brain doesn't work that way. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I haven't put anything together yet. I haven't reached that milestone where I've got 100,000 people in Skylines 2. But this one you can see down there, it says 208,000, and I'm not sure that it's the cityscape. I think it's probably, it might just be the custom assets that I'm using. Like there's just some things in there that are a little bit more demanding than others, than what the vanilla game offers, and takes up some resources. But I mean, that's kind of the, what's it called? Oh shoot, what is it called? The unmentioned charm of Skylines. if you really want to put it that way, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's not anything I hold against this game. It's just, I don't know. I can still enjoy it and play it just fine. Let's see here. Oh, that's not gonna do anything with that road. Because I got something kind of going here with that, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need anything there. Could probably just put in some more trees and let's see what size is that. Yeah, it's fine. I've also been taking notes on how my edits have gone together, like as far as what I'm saying and how fast the edit is playing out, how fast the video is playing out. And I don't know, I it's a hard call sometimes because I don't want to bore the audience, but right now, as of episode 25, I don't have much of an audience to please or displease. I mean, the videos that I have, they have, a handful of views. Like, literally, you could count pretty much all the views on your hands and feet for most of them. And, so right now I'm trying to make the videos a little quicker so that people don't get bored, but I mean, if I ever get an audience someday and you guys like the slower stuff where I'm just kind of hanging out and if I ever find anything to talk about, could probably entertain you guys with that. But for right now, I mean, I'm not interacting with anybody. I don't have any comments to base my narration off of, so I guess there's that. There's nothing for me to go off of. So in the future, if I ever get anything to work with, then maybe my commentary will be a little bit more entertaining. So I wouldn't really look at that as a plea for please subscribe, that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't really feel like it's necessary to sit there and well, I don't know if begging is quite the right word, but asking for subscribers. I don't really want to do that. I just kind of want to let everything play out naturally, and you know, if I don't get a channel, you know, a big channel out of this, then so be it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have the ambition to sit here and ask for people to subscribe to my channel, because I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's strange for me. I'm one of those people that's kind of annoyed when others do it, so I don't want to annoy people with it, and that's really all I have to go off of on that account. It's just, I just don't want to annoy people. That's it. It's definitely not going to be something that I make a habit of. Like, I'm not going to start out a video like, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, or that kind of thing. And no, that's not me like officially asking you to do that. I'm just saying as an example. But yeah, no, I don't really, I'm not with that vibe. I don't see the point in doing that. Maybe it's just because I'm new to the whole thing. I don't see the point in doing it. But yeah, I don't know. It's, wow, that was a strange one. Like, I feel like if you guys want to be here, then you'll do all that stuff on your own. You don't need me to sit there and remind you. That's kind of, that's my view on it. That's my take on it. So that's why I don't ask for that sort of stuff, and I'm not really heartbroken if you guys do or don't enjoy the channel. Trying to see what's going on with this building here. Not sure what's going on with it. Anyways, yeah, I just figure I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's why, I guess that's why my channel just isn't growing very fast, because I'm not proactive about growing it. I suppose I will just have to be okay with that. Like I said, if you guys find any kind of enjoyment in what you're hearing, what you see, great. You know, glad to have you. Eventually, I'll start working off of any comments that I get. Surprisingly, I still have 0 comments on all my videos. That's kind of odd, but, you know, is what it is. There we go. But yeah, no, I don't have anything as far as comments are concerned. I don't need to go any further with that. I don't have anything as far as comments are concerned because, yeah, that's, I don't know. I guess I'm just not making anything that people want to interact with. Not enough talking going on, or what. Not sure what the deal is, but, you know, I'm just not there yet. Putting in some trees. Oh, that's probably going to fill in eventually. These are probably going to fill in. Don't remember where I put my housing plots. Oh well. But yeah, I'm trying to think, how long have I had this channel? I've had it pretty much since Skylines 2 came out. And that's been 7-8 months now. A little more than that, I think. Well, I mean, I started playing the game when the game came out, and, well, that was fun. And, yeah, I just haven't really gotten anywhere with it. You know, I'm no Biffa, I'm no City Planner Plays. I don't have, you know, tips and tricks to offer anyone, so no real point in subscribing to a channel like this unless there's some kind of benefit that you, or some type of enjoyment that you guys get out of it. Oh, that one's weird, isn't it? Look at that. That's not growing because it's not technically not on the street. Let's see what that does. I want to see what this one actually turns out to be, because this little guy turned into a nice little house, but this one is practically in the street as far as where that zoning is. So I want to see what that does. What are these things? What is that? I don't remember that being part of the street. I guess maybe the texture got updated on it or something? I don't know. That's strange. I did update a few textures with the asset that went missing. A few other things changed in the game as well, and I had to go into my theme mixer here and go to terrain. Where's terrain? There. And like reset the sand texture, had to reset the pavement texture, and the ruined and gravel textures also needed to be reset. I don't know why they went missing, but they needed to be reset because I had some sand, like beach stuff way over yonder, and it was like really blinding. I think over here as well. Well, I mean, there's sand stuff right here. Like, all of this was just like blinding white. Get this out of the way. Yeah, this was just blinding white stuff. Just no detail to it whatsoever. It wasn't kind of this, well, sandy yellowish color. It's just blinding white. And yeah, just little updates in the background just kind of messed everything up. And so again, I was going to do a recording a few days ago, and well, now I'm doing it here. And no, this is not a re-recording. This is my initial one for this episode. So go me. Everything looks like it's working fine. It looks like I got game audio, and looks like I can still see myself talking. So everything's working fine today. But yeah, the Skylines 1 itself was not happy a few days ago, and it took me, like, I have the asset itself kind of backed up on some other systems, but you know, the way Steam works, there's no saving it locally on your machine. Like, you can have the file, but there's nothing associated with it. So the only thing it does is it just tells you, oh, this asset was here at one time, and well, now it's missing. So sucks to be you. Have a nice day. You know. So that's where that came from. And so yeah, once I figured out that it was really just not going to come back, then it was just a matter of time before I figured out a different game plan. Haha. And just see where things went. And that's why I decided to do the different swimming pools, mix it up a little bit. And now that the house has grown in, yes, it is growing into the street here. So I'm going to go ahead and move that back. That's just the weirdest thing. Like, Now I wonder, with it being orange like that, if that's going to prevent it from, like, that's going to make it disappear, or what? Because technically it's still connected. And you should be able to have things kind of a few blocks off the road and have it work. At least from what I've seen before. Yeah, that is so weird, like, how that happened. I don't know. Anyways, if it updates, we'll see what it does. I'll come back to it. Let's see, do I want to add anything over yonder yet? Now, see, like this little neighborhood, this one has the suburban fence. So, that's always nice. See, I was trying to do some cool stuff over here at one time, like make little individual neighborhoods. Like this guy. What is this? Child health counter? Cannot talk again. Child health center. Don't ask me what I just said. I had no idea. And that is next to a senior center. I know that much. The elder care facility. And yeah, now this one, when I was doing this, my idea for this was just make something where you would be happy with pushing your grandma around in a wheelchair. Of course, nobody does that. Look at this. What are you doing? Weirdo just riding his bike around in the grass. But I mean, people do use this stuff. Hey, look at that, an old person's using it. Oh, damn. Maybe it's because he lives here. Who knows? Is that another old person? No. Faith Blake. Whatever. But yeah, no, my idea for this was just, you know, have a little walk path for something you could push your elders around in a wheelchair with, and yeah, make it a little gated community, bunch of trees everywhere. See, this is like one of the few times that I tried to make something actually detail oriented and functional. Holy crap, a whole bunch of tourists. And so I try to continue that over here, try to continue it over here, and it just doesn't stick with me very long. I mean, that's my whole problem. Like, I will have these little spurts where I'll have some creative thoughts, and I'll just try to work with them the best I can, and then that's it. Like, nope, no creativity whatsoever, just blank canvas. Cannot think of anything right after doing stuff like this. And that's like my biggest problem as far as doing any kind of city project, whether it be Skylines 1, Skylines 2, any other game in the future that I may or may not delve into. But yeah, I don't always have that creative knack, and I don't want to apologize for something I'm, you know, not really at fault for, if that makes any sense. I do want to do a straight line here, though. But yeah, I want to do something that is entertaining, but that mindset is just not always there for me, and yeah, I wish it could be different. I really do. Going to try and do one more little small neighborhood here, kind of mimic this guy. I guess. Let's see. I think what I was doing with this was trying to utilize the space as best as I could, and I think I tried to do like a U-shape type deal first, and then that wasn't working out. Actually, what I could do is update these to where we don't. Oh, damn it! Update these to where they don't have any zoning on them, and then put in streets that do have zoning later, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's pause that so people don't get used to it. What was that? There we go. And let's go back to that one. And so, like, right now, this house right here is probably going to go away because the orientation of these squares is a little bit different now. Actually, I could see about trying to put that back on there. No, it's not the wrong side. But it's also going to put it back over here. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll stick. It won't go past the fences because, yeah. That was the other thing I was trying to do with the fences, is try to control where the zoning was going. And I didn't really think of using the zoning tool here. So let's see where that goes. Yeah, I don't think those are going anywhere, so we're good there. Don't need that. And yeah, I was just trying to make as few intersections as possible. That's what I was doing with that. So I think I'll just mimic that again. Why not? It's a little bit bigger of an area, but we'll mimic it one more time. I need to get these guys bumped up a little bit. Hang on. Let's go to terrain height. There we go. And move you in just a skosh. There we go. And 2-lane Plain Street. That and that. Yeah. Oh. And we can take that off. There we go. Alt. Sorry, I was checking a few things down here, so that's what the random clicks were all about. And looks like this did not update properly. What's going on here? Hang on. Get my road figured out here. That. Okay. Alright. Let's put in some stuff. I have no idea what part of the road that's going to come in on, but I suppose we'll find out. Actually, I want to split this up. 2 homes there. And then I'll put in some fencing, more fencing, just around. Yeah, let's go ahead and do up to there. Let's do straight lines. Can put in some pathways here in just a little bit. So what I was originally trying to do with these walls here was follow the angle of the grass and the sidewalk, but wouldn't let me do that right away. Put in a little pavement path. Meh. Yeah. Look like cancerous paths, really. Yay. Alright. And then I had some kind of idea for like this little hill over here, including this rock formation, which is why it is set up in such a manner but obviously it's been so long that I don't remember what it was. So I guess I'll just have to think on that one. See what I come up with. But yeah, I did have plans for these at one time, like very, very vague ideas of what I wanted to do. That's just not gonna play nice, is it? Kind of does. It works a little bit. It's not. It's just dealing with a land issue here. It's not flat. I believe that's why that's acting that way. Sure. That helped. Okay, I'll deal with that. And do I have something here? Did that turn into a kind of? Kind of not. I suppose I could make that some sort of deal here. Yeah, do that. All good. Not gonna go into specifics with certain things. And yeah, just wait for these to populate. And actually, I wonder, I think I have, yeah, I got room over here. I can put a little playground in. Look at me go. I don't think it qualifies as a plaza. Tiny park. Tiny playground. Sure. Yeah, that works. I'm okay with that. So, yeah, what I was trying to say is I was going to let this grow in a bit and then fill in the trees the rest of the way, but I think we've got enough homes going in here where it's not going to matter too much what I do. Sure, we'll leave that there for now. I might change it in the future, but for now it's okay. Yeah. It's just amazing to me, like, what just a few trees will do to an area. I had a friend one time watch me play this game. I think it was, well, not this game, but one like it. I think it was like SimCity 4 or maybe 3000 or something like that. He's like, why do you put so many trees in? It's like, just had an issue with me putting in trees everywhere. And I don't know. I don't know if it was a green, the fact that I like the green or what, but I put in trees in all the time. And, you know, it got to the point where, you know, he'd come over, visit for a bit, and I'd be playing my game, and he'd just be like, putting in your trees again, huh? I'm like, yep. People like the trees. I don't know. I like the trees too. Let's see if that's... No, it's a little bit different now. So, yes. It's kind of... That one's probably going to go away at some point, but... Yeah. It's got plenty to rebuild on. I'll take that out. Yeah, it'll go away at some point. It'll probably turn into something like this or that one. But that's okay. more spot for a tree. There. At some point that will come in. Oh, man. Well, yeah, my focus today was the swimming pools because that was a thing. And I just wanted to add a little bit more to it. So I guess I just wanted to add more to my my neighborhood over yonder that you saw a little bit ago. And yeah, one thing led to another, and boom, here we are. So I'm not sure. I guess I'll probably finish up this little section of land right here. As far as this city is concerned, I'm not too sure where else I would go on building. Maybe here. Maybe somewhere up in the mountains. There's definitely more over here with the roads that I could add on to, but yeah, there's other stuff, other projects that I have in the thought process and that I'm going to be working on in the near future, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I did have some ideas for up here in the hills. I might come back to this one, or at least come back to this area, but for now I think I'll just go ahead and finish up this neighborhood next time in the Trio Prime episode, which will likely be episode 30, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just leave it there, and thank you guys, or whoever's watching, for watching. You take care now. I'll see you again later. Alright? Bye now.